Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Kohl Stewart is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
At the plate, Castro. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Striding in, Maybin. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The designated hitter, Cron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. Castro on third. Maybin at second. Cabrera at first with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Now at the plate, Niko Goodrum. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled away. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Clint Frazier will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Tigers get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 1, the Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Zimmermann is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league, hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Clint Frazier will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And the pitch. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Sent on the ground out to second, taken in by Schoop, and there's one away.
Batting second. The second
Now a
baseman.
moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
In now, Ramon Urias. Fouled off. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Schoop will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third. The right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So striding in, Trey Mancini. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Zimmermann looks in and delivers. Sent on the ground out to second. Schoop has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that means Christin Stewart will dig in at the plate.
Number 14.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting eighth. The catcher, Austin Romine.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Romine is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Runners off for second. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
JaCoby Jones the next to hit. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 delivery. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip.
Nope.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Detroit is out in front, 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The third baseman, Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 24.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
There he goes. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. Grounded to short. Scooped up to second for one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Orioles leave one. It remains 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cron, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Now at the plate, Niko Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Jonathan Schoop would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. This is skied into short left center. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wynns.
Orioles, the catcher, Austin Wynns.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Nope.
1-1.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. Chris Davis at the plate now. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's a pop-up now. Schoop will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Urias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball swung out and missed 0-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First offering on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. Career homer number 149. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Up next steps Christin Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. On a grade school swing there. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Fastball just inside. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Digging in, Austin Romine 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Mancini is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, JaCoby Jones.
So digging in now, JaCoby Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Jones stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And here's Renato Nunez. No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try. As a look, now the pitch. Hayes starts the day as the third leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Santander. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Romine moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Wade LeBlanc will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. LeBlanc benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
1-1, here it is. And that misses. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Clint Frazier waits on deck. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Grounded to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So coming to the plate, Clint Frazier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
3-2. Count 0-2.
1 out, nobody on. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Wynns. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the line. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Orioles,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Austin Wynns. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1. Xiaoqing Chang is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Tigers, number 68. Chen.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Here's the first pitch to him.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-1.
Yeah.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, C.J. Cron. He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's down.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. A solo home run for C.J. Cron, number 25 for him on the year, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him, because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Now batting, shortstop, Niko.
So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
Next for the Tigers, Christin Stewart. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Into the box now, Ramon Urias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Schoop towards second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Fastball just inside. Not close. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Lifted in the air to center. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I got the count. 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Ready for another chance? Austin Hayes. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
From the stretch. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 3-0. Striding into the box, Austin Romine. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. Just hung in there on that one. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, JaCoby Jones.
Now to the plate, JaCoby Jones. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. And he misses, 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Castro.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 1-1 home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Tigers are out in front, 3-0. Digging in, DJ Stewart. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Pam.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that misses for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Stepping up now, Anthony Santander. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynns.
Digging in, Austin Wynns. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Tigers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Miguel Castro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Ready for another shot now, Clint Frazier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Castro, a 25-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Charging in is Santander. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
C.J. Cron will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Striding in once again, Niko Goodrum. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Hector Velasquez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Hector Velasquez.
To the plate now, Jonathan Schoop, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Schoop brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mancini moving back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Digging in now, Austin Romine. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three runs already home here. And that's over. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
You got a full count.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lined hard toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Davis.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Stepping in, Ramon Urias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Coming to the plate now, JaCoby Jones. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Harold Castro. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Tyler Alexander, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Alexander stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's a second-year big leaguer. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Digging in and looking for more, Renato Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-1 the final tally today. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Xiaoqing Chang earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kohl Stewart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 6